Let me call the meeting to order. I'd like to welcome everybody here. Mr. Rogers, would you do the invocation for us, please?
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for your love. Thank you for all you've done for us. Thank you for this city, Lord. Thank you for our country. Lord, give us wisdom as we make decisions for the city. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Mayor. Oh, we was going to do something before we do it. We'll go ahead and do the pledge. You want to lead us?
I pledge allegiance
to the
flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Believe it or not, I did not forget the pledge. We were going to do something. We got some very special people here tonight. Some people that we as a city, we as a school, we as a county, and we as a nation need to be very, very proud of. The future leaders of our country. The bulk of the people up here are getting real old. 3 of us anyway. We got a couple of real young people here. But we got some people that the parents and the community are very, very proud of. And I'm going to go to Councilman Crawford, and I'm going to let you carry on, and then we'll try to get some pictures. We're very, very proud of y'all.
Yeah.
Mr. Crawford.
Thank you, Mayor. Who we have here tonight is the LFO High School Academic Decathlon team. The 2013-2014 team competed in 10 events with all 9 team members participating in every event. 7 of the events were multiple choice events that covered music, art, language, literature, science, social sciences, math, and economics. 3 of the subject events, which included essay, speech, and interview. So that means I guess y'all could give this speech better than what I'm giving. So, but in the team awards, LFO was Division II state champs. I guess that's for mid-sized high schools. As the Howard Stroud Trophy winner, which goes to the highest scoring team in the state, which LFO is won this accomplishment 5 times in the last 10 years. And the first place in the Super Quiz team division. And the 2013-2014 team is the coach is Miss Lisa Beck. Please stand if you don't mind. Thank you. And the 9 participants are made up of 3 different brackets. The honor division is Anna Kim. She's the highest scoring student on the team. She's won gold medal in science, bronze in music, and Anna was also voted most valuable team member by her teammates and was awarded a $500 scholarship at national competition in Honolulu, Hawaii. Congratulations, Anna. Valerie King, sophomore. She's a bronze medal winner in music. And Valerie won a gold medal in speech at national competition in Honolulu as well. Congratulations. Randy Fisher. Okay. The Scholastic Division, Jonathan Mitchell, senior. Gold in Scholastic Division overall, highest score in Scholastic Division. Gold in music, gold in language and literature, and silver in social sciences. Congratulations. Justin Allen, junior, silver in interview. Congratulations. Abby Stokes, and she brought home the bronze in music. Congratulations. And in the varsity division, we have Eric Cagle, gold in varsity division overall. Gold in interview, gold in economics, silver in music, silver in language and literature. That's excellent. Haley Robinson, senior, silver in varsity division overall, gold in art, gold in music, silver in social sciences, silver in language and literature. Okay. and I hope I don't butcher this one, Atreyu Holyfield. Is that?
Atreyu Holyfield.
Atreyu Holyfield, all right. Senior, gold in social sciences, silver in economics, and bronze in science. And that makes up the 9 members. Would you like to say anything else, or you're welcome to?
I would just like to thank the council and the mayor for taking time out of their schedules to recognize these young people. They have worked very, very hard. Decathlon is a year-round event where we will begin studying for next year as soon as our curriculum comes in about 2 weeks.
Can you go over and get on the mic so we can...
I'm not used to needing a mic.
Thank you very much.
Is this on? It is on. I'll just repeat myself. LFO Decathlon is a year-round event, and these young people work thousands of hours to achieve what we achieve. We compete with schools across the state, at the state level competition, then across the country at nationals. There were 3 teams from China there this year and 1 team from London. We compete against schools that have 2,000 and 3,000 students in the state, so they have a much, much bigger academic pool to draw from, whereas we're under 900 students. We also compete with schools that are charter schools, magnet schools from the gifted. So I think it really speaks to their dedication that they're able to earn this honor and beat out those other schools. And thank you very much for taking the time to recognize them.
Mr. Mills, Mayor, City Council, I'd like to recognize Miss Beck and her husband Ian Beck, who take time out of their own time, with no extra pay. They do it on their own time, on the weekends, on holidays, at time when it's not convenient, and they've just done excellent, and I just appreciate it. There needs to be more teachers like them.
Thank you.
Thank you. We as a city and a mayor and council are very proud of each and every one of y'all and the hard work that you do and you do. You're the leaders of this country, the future leaders of this country. We're going to fade away real fast. And because you are the future leaders of the country, we do not want anybody to forget who you are. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and we want to get a picture of y'all, and hopefully we can get your picture in the doggone paper. So let's step down here and we'll try to get a picture.
Could let them get in front of us, Lynn. We can stay up here, as many of them as they are.
Yeah.
Pretty good group.
Let them stand down there. We can stand
Just
up here.
just
since
round
I got so many
right
to stand
around
up.
here and
Yeah, maybe
We'll
that's
just stand up behind them.
These 3 need to stand in front of me. No, I'm just kidding.
Standing by. I'm the bookend, except I don't have my husband here.
No, he's fine. It's good. That's the one that needs to be seen. You're the one that needs to be seen.
Come here, Johnny. I had my shots.
3, 2, 1. Let me get one more, guys. 3, 2, 1. Everybody's faces. Let me get one last one. Everybody smile this time. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I think some of the people had to leave, so we'll pause a minute. If
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
That was good. That's right.
next item on the agenda is reading of the minutes of the previous council meeting, the April 28th meeting. The council has had an opportunity to review those. Is there a motion to approve?
Make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Crawford,
Second.
second by Ms. Stinnett. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Minutes approved. Next item from the agenda is communication from the mayor. Believe it or not, the mayor don't have nothing tonight. We're going to move on. Zoning matters, we have none. Ordinances, we have a couple. Mr. Goulart.
Thank you. Ordinance number 2014-08. This will be a rezoning ordinance. Be it ordained by the mayor and council of the city of Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia, and it is hereby ordained by the authority thereof, that the following property owned by Ted C. Moss, also known as Volunteer LLC, known as MAP and parcel number 0012C010089, lot number 9, Fort Town Place, Fort Town Drive, is hereby rezoned to a PM zone.
Thank you, Mr. Goulart.
The second ordinance is ordinance number 2014-09. It's a rezoning ordinance. Be it ordained by the mayor and council of the city of Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia, and it is hereby ordained by the authority thereof, that the following property owned by James R. Brown and Bernard H. Brown, DBA, doing business as Brown Construction Company, known as MAP and parcel number 0012C010089, lot number 9, Fort Town Place, Fort Town Drive, is hereby rezoned to a PM zone.
Thank you, Mr. Goulart. Next item on the agenda, resolutions 2014-01. Mr. Goulart.
Okay, this is resolution number 2014-01, a resolution approving the issuance of not to exceed $16,500,000 in aggregate principal amount of water and sewer revenue refunding and improvement bonds, Series 2014 of the City of Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia, making provisions for the issuance, sale, and payment of said bonds, establishing the terms thereof, and the disposition of the proceeds therefrom, and providing for the disposition of revenues from the city water and sewer system. This is the, it's refunding our current bond, which is basically the same as refinancing. We owe about $10,500,000 on it. By refunding this particular bond and adding these additional sums, it gives us the capacity, the capital, to complete primarily all of our projected sewer and water projects for future growth in the corridors of Cloud Springs and all the newly annexed areas, plus some rehab. By way of comparison, if the refunding alone, if we do it, will save in the interest, just the paperwork and the interest, and this is a conservative number, is $668,000. And over the period of the term of the bond, that would be equivalent to me or the city being able to pay for 20 police cars. So I would strongly recommend you do the refunding and also increase the amount to give us the leverage to complete these projects.
Is there a motion to approve?
Make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Smith, second by Ms. Stinnett. Any further discussion? Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mr. Crawford?
Yes.
Mr. Gray?
Yes.
Ms. Stinnett?
Yes.
Mr. Smith?
Yep.
Motion carried unanimous. Next item on the agenda, unfinished business, we have none. Reading of the city clerk of any communications, we have none. New business, proposed approval of surplus property for sale. Mr. Parker.
In your agenda, you should have a list of several items of surplus property that I'm requesting to be declared surplus. It's no longer in use. It's basically sitting around on our yard, deteriorating. So at this point, we would like to go ahead and try to surplus it while it still has some resale value, and the revenues would Some of it's general fund, some of it is utility fund. So the revenues would go back either into the general fund or into the utility fund, and hopefully be able to reuse it for newer, better equipment. The sale would be online. It's the GovDeals website that we've been using now for several years. The sale would begin on May 27th, and some items I'll run for 30 days, some items I'll run for just a couple of weeks, but it would end on June 27th.
Is there a motion to approve these for surplus?
Make a motion.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mr. Crawford?
Yes.
Mr. Gray?
Yes.
Ms. Stinnett?
Yes.
Mr. Smith?
Yeah.
Motion carried unanimous. Next item on the agenda under new business, proposed approval to purchase fire hydrants. Mr. Parker.
This is a request to purchase 2 fire hydrants from Consolidated Pipe and Supply. The total cost would be $3,146.58. These hydrants would be used to replace some older hydrants that the fire department have. When they've gone out and tested, we've checked them, and it's more economically feasible to replace a couple of these than it is to try to repair them.
Is there a motion to approve?
Make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Smith. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Rogers. Any further discussion? Mr. Smith?
Yeah.
Ms. Stinnett?
Yes.
Mr. Gray?
Yes.
Mr. Crawford?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Motion carried unanimous. Next item on the agenda, proposed approval to purchase 10 police vehicles. Mr. Goulart.
Yes, as you recall, or may recall, the last time we purchased police vehicles, we did the lease purchase on 10 of those vehicles, and we have finished the last payment on it. It's time to renew some of the vehicles in the fleet. I have this quote here on 10 vehicles again. That would be 5 2014 Interceptor utility vehicles that are police equipped, and 5 2014 Interceptor cruiser vehicles with police equipment. Those are the Explorer, 5 are Explorers, and 5 are the Taurus vehicles. Have 2 options. I recommend option B, which is a 48-month lease. Those lease payments annually are $92,728.62. I have that money in the budget to do this, and what we will do is when we implement these vehicles, we'll take the oldest vehicles we have and we'll surplus those and just keep a cycle. And by having the newer fleet, it helps us considerably on our insurance, on our liability insurance.
Is there a motion to approve Mr. Goulart's recommendation?
Make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Smith,
Second.
second by Ms. Stinnett. Any further discussion?
Yeah, I'd like that. On those utilities, Ron, are they gonna have some kind of suspension because those things are kind of top heavy?
Yeah, it'll be like a police package. It's going to be, I think, some of the other departments around. Is it Rossville that has those, Chief? Rossville and Walker County both have them, and they're well pleased with them.
Yeah, we need them because the mileage runs up on them things quickly, I know. When the mine, I got rid of it, it had, gosh, I guess it had 100,000 miles on it.
What we will do with one of the utility, it's sort of like a SUV, is we'll either keep it for the administration or take the Toyota that Captain McConaughey drives and use it here for administration, because we don't have a vehicle. The vehicle that I had fixed broke down today, and we can't salvage it. Plus, it's not anything you want to ride people around the city. So, but anyway.
Anything further, Mr. Smith?
No. Oh, yeah, one thing. Is those fully equipped? Radar, the radios?
Some of them are. Now, I think the YouTube.
May I speak to that?
Yeah, will you address that, please?
I will. On the Tauruses,
Yeah.
they will come fully equipped with the lights, the siren boxes, the radios, the radars, the cameras, and all that equipment will already be installed.
Good.
On the Explorers, we're not going to put a light bar on it. We're going to use the interior lights inside the windshield and the back glass. They will not have cages. They will not have radar. They will not have cameras. And on those 5 vehicles, we'll save about $12,500 on equipment. And the other vehicles, like I said, when they come in, they'll be ready to go. We're not going to have to do anything to them but drive them.
Good job. None for that.
Anything further?
No.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mr. Crawford?
Yes.
Mr. Gray?
Yes.
Ms. Denny?
Yes.
Mr. Smith?
Yeah.
Motion carried unanimous. Next item on the agenda, proposed approval to lease purchase, proposed cancellation of the May 26, 2014 meeting. Is there a motion?
Make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Smith.
Second.
Second by Mr. Gray. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Meeting's canceled. Next item on the agenda, city manager's report. Mr. Goulart.
Briefly, I have, I think, three items here. As you know, some time ago, we lost our pavilion in the park. We had the drawings from the architect, submitted those for bids, advertised them, and tomorrow at 2 o'clock we'll have bid openings here for that pavilion, so you're more than welcome to attend if you would like. And depending upon the results, I probably will poll each of you so we can try to get this project underway and maybe have it for the public to use before the end of the summer. The second thing is I wanted the public to know that we're very aware of the traffic congestion on Battlefield Parkway, and we've tried to use the police department as best we can to assist in the traffic flow, but the problem is that the DOT paving has severed all of the sensors and they have to go back and replace those. So all of the traffic lights are on the standard function, so you're going to have delays until they can get that taken care of, and trust me, they're working on it day and night, so we hope to have that alleviated. And the final thing is to let the public know that the pool will open for business on the 24th of May. And with that being said, that's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Goulart. Next item on the agenda, council comments. Mr. Gray.
I have nothing, sir.
Mr. Crawford.
Yeah, I'd just like to say the month of May is ALS Awareness Month, also Lou Gehrig's disease. It's been 75 years since Lou Gehrig gave his I'm the luckiest man on the face of the earth speech when he was diagnosed with that. The reason why I'm going with this, it affects so many people, and my Uncle Charles Lusk, he suffers from that, and I just wanted to tell him we wish you the best and keep fighting, and we love you. And the next thing is Mother's Day at the park at the ball fields. LFO, we had that Saturday. It was a great event. We had the mothers coaching the kids, and the dads. Actually, it was the largest male attendance we've had all season long with all the mothers out there. So, but we had a good time with that. And but I'd also take the time to thank Councilman Gray and Costco, because they come through with roses, so we was able to give every mother that come through the park roses. And Councilman Gray, I'd like to say thank you on that. And it's just like to say Happy Mother's Day to everyone on a late note. All the mothers out there. Thank you, and that's it.
Mr. Rogers.
I'd like to say, or ask the citizens to keep Steve Blevins' family in your prayer. His wife is struggling with cancer. And so just keep that on your prayer list if you have one. Council Lady Stennett is actually kind enough to organize a benefit for them as well. So we don't have all the details on that yet, but stay tuned on Facebook and otherwise, and that'll be announced.
Good. Thank you, Mr. Rogers. Mr. Smith.
Yeah, welcome. Join
Thank
the
you.
club.
Thank you, sir.
Is that anything further? No. Ms. Stennett.
Thank you. I'd like to remind everyone that May is National Military Appreciation Month. And don't forget, this is free Saturday at the 6th Cavalry Museum all through the month of May. Also, Armed Forces Day will be Saturday, May the 17th, so make sure you thank all of our military veterans and those who are currently serving. Don't forget to visit 6th Cavalry and see the Over Here and Over There Georgia and Georgians in World War II exhibit. And be sure to support Catoosa County Chamber of Commerce. Their 2014 Catoosa Golf Classic will be held Tuesday, July 22nd this summer. So make sure you contact the Chamber to make arrangements to participate in that. And Mayor, that's all.
That's about it. Next item on the, is there anything for executive session?
No, sir.
Is there a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
This meeting is adjourned.